Ever wondered where the likes of Conor Gallagher and Raheem Sterling would play if they wanted Chelsea? Well, in this video we're going to find out, because I'm releasing every Chelsea player. And here is the current team. So there's a lot of players with quite a bit of money in this team. I mean, Caicedo's only just joined for over 100 million. Transfer value of up to 300 million, so be interesting to see where he goes. Same with Fernandes. And then you got the likes of Thiago Silva, players like that are near retirement. So in a moment I'm going to release all these players from the contracts, and we're going to skip 6 months forward and see where they ended up going. And welcome back to New Year's Eve. And I think the first thing we've got to do is see how Chelsea have been getting on. And probably as expected, they are sitting 20th in the Premier League. Although they did do a bit better than Man United did when we did this experiment with them. They've managed to pick up 3 wins, and they've also picked up a draw, so they are on 10 points. They're actually only 7 points off safety, so they're not doing as bad as you'd expect. But let's see where these players went to. We'll start from the top. So Christopher Nkunku, he hasn't actually found a club yet, still unemployed. Bettelini, who is the backup goalkeeper, went to America. Cumming, who is another backup goalkeeper, hasn't found a club yet. And Robert Sanchez, he actually went to Saudi Arabia. So after his big £20 million move, he's gone over to Saudi Arabia. And Petrovic hasn't found a club yet. Kepa, he's also gone to Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia really got a thing for these goalkeepers of Chelsea. Thiago Silva, he's actually gone back to PSG, which is interesting. But he's not played a game for him, unless he's only just joined. But yeah, that's a weird choice for him. Chalobah still hasn't found a club. Who else we got here? Colwell, one of Chelsea's best defenders. He's also gone to Saudi Arabia, so it looks like Saudi Arabia's had a good time with these free transfers. Sarr, he's actually gone to Spain. Only played 3 times though. Disasi has also gone to Saudi Arabia. So I think that's 3 or 4 players that have gone there now. Fofana hasn't found a club yet. It's very weird, when we did this with Man United, they seem to all have found clubs. Badiashile, who's one of Chelsea's bright defenders for the future, he's actually gone to Tottenham. So he's taken a step back. Gusto, who has gone to Barcelona. Looks like they've loaned him out to Lyon for the season, where Chelsea bought him from. But he's not done bad for himself. Who else we got? Reece James. He's gone to PSG with Thiago Silva. Looks like he went there pretty much straight away. Played 16 times with 3 assists. That's a good signing for PSG. Matteson, he went to Bayer Leverkusen, one of the best German teams at the moment. Who else we got? Ben Chilwell, also gone to Saudi Arabia. So I think it looks like Saudi Arabia just picked up a lot of these players. Cucurella, he's gone to play in Italy, where it looks like he's having a decent time of it. Lewis Hall, who is actually joining Newcastle, so that was already pre-arranged. So he's just biding his time until that goes through. Enzo Fernandez, Bayern Munich, which is a pretty interesting choice. Probably could have had a guess at that if any of you were guessing before we did this experiment. Who else we got? Lavia, so surely he's gone to Liverpool. You know, they were desperate to sign him in the summer, and he's actually gone to PSG. So linking up with Reece James and Thiago Silva at PSG. Pretty much everyone's just gone to Saudi Arabia or PSG looking at this. Caicedo, he's gone to Tottenham. Now that is interesting. Looks like he's having a good time at Tottenham as well. 19 games, 3 goals, 5 assists. Let's just see how Tottenham are getting on. Typical sort of Spurs, 11th in the league. Let's keep going. So who else we got here? Conor Gallagher, probably one of the brightest stars England's got in the future. Don't know if he's going to play in the Euros. Let me know what you think, I'm not sure. And he's not actually found a club yet. He's obviously biding his time, but if he's wanting to get in that Euros team, he could do to find one. Madueke has gone to Wolves. That's an interesting choice. £30 million to Chelsea and then joins Wolves. Raheem Sterling, he's gone back to Man City. Probably could have called that really. I think they've had a good do out of that. £47.5 million from Chelsea a year ago, and then signed him back for free, and it looks like he's better than ever. 17 appearances, 8 goals and 7 assists. So looks like it's worked out well for Sterling. Ziyech is joining Galatasaray, that was already pre-arranged. So he's just waiting for that move. And Jordan, he's gone to Norwich, which probably makes sense really. Loaned out to League One. Cole Palmer Chelsea's best player this seaon. He's gone to Crystal Palace. So the game obviously didn't recognise how good he were going to be in real life. Let's see who else we've got. Mudryk. Real Madrid, not done bad for himself. Hasn't had the best of starts at Chelsea, but he's managed to get a decent move there. Detro Fofana, he's actually gone to Newcastle. Only played 3 times this season. Nicholas Jackson, he also went to Bayern Munich. So he's not had a bad move really, linking up with Fernandes. Looks like he's doing some decent numbers there. And Romelu Lukaku has actually gone to Newcastle. Played 15 times, scored 4 goals. That's a pretty interesting move. Obviously competing with Callum Wilson and Isaac there. And the last player on the list is Broja, who has gone to Lazio. Hopefully he can play regular and get some goals, although he's only scored 1 in 8 games. So I think that's some quite interesting moves. But if you enjoyed this video, please leave me a like and a follow. Comment down below what you thought of some of these moves, or where you think these unattached players are going to end up going. And if you want to see more of these videos, let me know. But thank you for watching.